Hey guys, thugnifficent here, and I want to bring something to your attention. Now, I went ahead, this one's a response to Pacific Doug in his comment that he made on my page. Now, mind you this, now, the reason why I made this, before, Pacific Doug had a cow because I had said in a video that Xbox Live has about 300 games while PlayStation Network has about 50 games. Now, of course, I was doing a comparison video. I was not giving you the exact number of games, but he threw a fit saying that, thugnifficent, you're wrong for that. You should have given the exact number. Now, mind you that what I was trying to do is, I was trying to give you an example of the margin between how many games are on the Xbox Live Arcade versus how much is on the PlayStation Network. So I decided to do the actual research. I started giving the actual numbers. Come to find out that the margin I originally thought was actually a lot bigger. So Pacific Doug wanted me to give you the actual numbers. So I wanted to give you the actual numbers. Essentially, what he was trying to do is he was trying to help the PlayStation 3, and in fact made it look a lot worse. He was trying to prevent me from doing an injustice against the PlayStation 3, and in a sense did an injustice against the PlayStation 3 on his own. He just made it look a lot worse than what it really was. So here we go again, and he says that, and I quote, now mind you, this was a reply to my original video. The original video marked 100 about 100% honest about what I feel about consoles, and he replied with, according to GamingTarget.com, go to the website and check it out yourself. PSN has released 64 games in the year 2010, while PSP has 66 PSP minis. Conversely, the Xbox Live has 36 games. Then he says Google, he says Google, who's the gaming leader so far. And he says, you might want to make a new video again, thugnifficent. I suggest it. Wink. Fair enough. So I went ahead and checked out this particular website that he was bringing to my attention. Now, the first thing that came to my eye was, it says, and I quote, number of PSN/PS1 classic games released. Well, wait a minute, why are you bundling those up? That doesn't seem fair. And then at the same time, I don't see you adding any of the other games in here, bundling up like the indie games or the game room games, So that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But okay. Obviously that's wrong of them to do. If you're going to bundle those games, you might as well bundle all games. So I decided to go ahead and look. Now I looked at the bottom here and I see Mr. Victor Erickson, who replies with, Red Dead is not the highest on Xbox 360. Mass Effect 2 has 96 if I'm not mistaken. And I look up and it does says Mass Effect 2 is 96. So my guess is that there's a good chance that they actually might have went ahead and modified their actual webpage recently. So which means that, yeah, they have been caught with their pants down. They have been caught wrong. So I said, okay, well, if that's the case, well, let me go ahead and do my own research on this. So just like I did the last time when regarding Pacific Doug, I went ahead and took the liberties of looking up and deciding, looking up the games to find out if indeed PlayStation Network has more of the of PSN games than Xbox Live Arcade games, and I actually came up with an interesting set of numbers. Now, of course, because of what they did, they mushed it all together, I decided to break it apart and then mush it back together. So with that in mind, released in 2010, the following games have had the following numbers of release in 2010. PlayStation Network games in 2010. There were 36 games released in 2010 for PlayStation Network. 36 games. PlayStation 3 full games, just as actual full games in 2010, there were only 5. PlayStation 1 classic games, 19, which brings you to a grand total of 60. Now, I'm not adding the PSP minis. Why? Because of this. One, it's not fair to add that because of the fact that, when we're talking about PC games, you guys don't be thinking it's right for us to be adding PS2 games, PS1 games, all these other games that we can add to play on a PC. That's what you guys are saying. So saying that the PlayStation Portable mini games can be played on the PS3, while it can do it, I'm not going to add it to here. Not only that, but the website that you gave me did not add it there either. They actually added it under the PSP. So I'm not adding it. It's just fair and it's just right. Now with that being said, Xbox Live Arcade games. Guess how many games they came out with in 2010? 79. That's right. All these I counted myself by hand. Now, of course, it was a lot easier to count the Xbox Live Arcade games because sometimes PlayStation, Sony doesn't give games out. Well, they don't do worldwide releases, so it was kind of annoying. But aside from that, I counted those many games. Now, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. You said you want me to make a new video, so I made a new video. I guess here you are again, in the same particular predicament that you were in the last time I did a video like this. So, you want me to do a new video? I did a new video. Wink.
No Taylor, no Taylor. I'm really happy for you. I'ma let you finish. I'ma let you finish. I'ma let you finish. I'ma let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time. All time. All time. No Taylor. I'ma let Beyonce let you finish.
I totally get me. And that really hurt your lips.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.